free agency special presented by Kia. Now, earlier we talked about the best fit for some of the top free agents. And now we are going to keep it going with some more key names that are looking ahead to potential best fits. Not now, Brian Windhorst and Amin Elhassan, but next summer. Because it is never too soon, say it with me, to be too soon.
That's the name of the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Paul George is locked up here, but let's look at Russell Westbrook.
Okay.
If he does not sign an extension, and our own Royce Young reported that he is holding off on that for the moment, too soon for Thunder fans to consider trading Russell Westbrook.
I'm going to pull back the curtain. When producer Danny devised this segment, Paul George was not in Oklahoma City. That, of course, now changes everything.
Right.
So, by the way, I was going to, spoiler alert, I'm going to say too soon for all of these.
Okay,
so I'm just
go ahead. Well, knock yourself out. But no, so...
Despite what you saw earlier with Brian going, whoop, whoop, he's actually no fun, it turns out.
So this afternoon, before Paul George was in Oklahoma City Thunder, the idea of Russell Westbrook being offered this extension, just like we said last year, they offer him an extension and he says no. That means you can't sit here and risk having him leave and leave you with nothing.
Like Kevin Durant.
Like Kevin Durant did. So you immediately would have to start engaging in that conversation. Now, because you have brought in Paul George, and because now they're both kind of ostensibly on these one-year deals, it's way too soon.
Thank you.
About that now.
Now. Boy, that was a long way of him saying too soon.
But in all
we got a lot of, you know.
I mean, this is the one I expected you guys to not say too soon on.
Honestly, honestly, I'm just having fun. It is a serious issue for the Thunder, and I
was going to say. I mean,
this exact question is why they traded for Paul George.
Right. Exactly.
Because it wasn't too soon.
Okay.
And that's just a fair way to look at it. They were a little nervous about it, and so they weren't going to go out being passive. They were going to go out being aggressive.
So do you think that Russell Westbrook signs that extension this summer, before the start of the season?
I don't have a great feel for it, which I think is your answer.
Okay.
The Thunder certainly went to Russell Westbrook before they did the deal and said, hey, we want to get a feel here. And so the Thunder are cautiously optimistic, but until it's signed, it's not signed.
This is a lot like the John Wall thing. Like, they can do this at any time. It doesn't have to be done now. So if you're Russell Westbrook, well, let's see how this thing works out.
Well, I like Woj reporting that Russell's already called Paul George and that he's very excited. That has got to be a good sign for Thunder fans.